Guys, Meredith Gorman here, and are you still not subscribed to Matt's channel? Well, if you're not, hit the subscribe button because he's giving out free picks each and every week. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
Christmas weekend, NFL Week 16 is here, guys. I'll be looking at 3 games like usual, one being the Monday Nighter, the most anticipated segment, the underdog outright, of course, and the teaser market. Missed out last week, but did hit 3 in a row prior. But the underdog outright's the main focus. Get that plus money winner. The virus, guys, still an issue here. Still an issue. Tons of guys missing in games on teams. Last minute, just Vikings came up now with Delvin Cook. Just do your research. Follow the right Twitter guys, Adam Scheffler, Rappaport. Just follow those guys. They're good. They're great. I usually retweet them too. But yeah, they're going to give you COVID information every, I don't know, 2-3 hours. There's a new segment, so look out for that. You can see a different little setup here today, just a different part of my place. I probably got the game going on here, just doing some film research. I probably have like 8 or 9 different screens in my place, just always with line movements, always watching, obviously breaking down video. I'm a busy guy, guys. Busy guy. Interesting end to the year. Tons of teams still can make the playoffs. 27 to be exact, guys. Wild card is tight and divisions are still wide open. I'm going to quickly go over the divisions. Let's take a look at them here. Since the end of the season, a couple more games left. AFC North. Anyone could still win this division, guys. All 4 teams to be exact. Bengals and Ravens leading the way 8-6. AFC East, and yes, Bengals and Ravens play this week. That's going to be one of the games I break down. AFC East, Pats and Bills still battling for first. And yes, they play also this weekend. Miami is right there, but better shot at the wild card. They've won 6 in a row. Watch out for them. AFC South, Titans and Colts battling for first. Titans got screwed with injuries. Otherwise, I think they have at least 10 wins by now. But Colts with a big win this week, and they can be tied for first or move into first. AFC West, looks like the Chiefs win the West. Chargers, long shot, but Chargers do have a shot at the wild card. NFC East, Eagles stay alive for the East, but it's a long shot. Of course, Dallas should win that division. NFC North, Green Bay wins the division. First winners of a division. And yes, it was a future bet for us. Also was on the over 10.5 for clients. Easy call there. NFC South, Saints with a big win over Tampa. Gives them a shot. Bucks should win, however. And NFC West, nice battle here. 3-team race. This one will be interesting coming down to the final game. Exciting times, guys. Exciting times. I'll be looking at Arizona and the Colts, which is a Saturday game on X. So I want to get you one Saturday game. And then also the Bengals and Ravens. Big Sunday game, big divisional game for first place. And then, of course, the Monday Nighter. Weekly update. Let's get into the weekly update here. Yes, another outright winner with the Bengals plus 140. 11-3 on the year. Underdog outright market. Won't find a better underdog outright market. Free play out there. Can we make it 12? Find out, guys. Find out. Big week for clients going 8-2 on Sunday. Just under 6 units. Hitting all full unit plays on the week. Only a couple losses were one was a prop. We missed off 2 yards. There's only couple half unit losses. Another solid year. Going to be another profitable NFL year. And a nice long-term run here, guys. NBA, 2-0 last few days. 30-13, 70% on the NBA year, one of the highest in the market right now. COVID has been going around, so it's been a little difficult the past few days. I've been taking it easy. PGA, no golf until January 6th. A great year, though, as you can see on the graphic here. Can't wait to attack this PGA market. I love betting the PGA, guys. It's one of my new favorite sports to handicap. UFC, tough card last week, up and down this month. However, a good long-term run. That's what counts. Profitable year. Solid win percentage and units. NHL 1-0 last week, limited volume, guys. I maybe have 1 or 2 plays in the past 2-3 weeks. We're only 9-9, 50%, 500 right now on the season. Very limited in the NHL due to a slow start, and it's not the same as last year where we were able to take advantage due to the adjusted schedule. But we'll get going in the NHL if I find my spots. I pick my spots accordingly. Guys, visit systemsportscapping.com to start profiting long-term on all sports. Stop attempting these free play videos and these Twitter posts. Sure, they might have a good week, but they can't win long-term, and not too many people win long-term. I think 5% of the market, if that. So winning long-term is due to my system play, and it took me years and years to build this system. So check out systemsportscapping.com. It's a very low subscription price. Check it out compared to the market. $100 off for a full year. $100 off. So check that out as well. I'll be releasing a year in review video next week. So check that out. There's going to be draws for long-term clients, for signed memorabilia, free future bets as well, and just everything in the world of system capping and what you can look out for coming in 2022. Let's get right into Saturday's game, guys. Saturday's game, lots of COVID issues. Do your research before pulling the trigger. Saturday's game, Colts at Cardinals. Cardinals -1, total 49. Exciting matchup here. Battle of two solid teams. One on a 2-game losing streak, though. The Arizona Cardinals, after their hot start, has lost 2 in a row. And yes, one of those losses was last week against the Detroit Lions. No one saw that coming. Hard to see that one coming. Hopkins, he's a huge loss for them. Hopkins is a huge loss for them. It doesn't spread up the offense like they do. They have a couple other injuries on offense as well. And they've been struggling on defense. The Lions and the Rams put up 30 points each on this Arizona struggling defense. Back-to-back games, guys. And they've been struggling to score. They only put up 12 against the Lions. Colts are heading in a different direction. Big win over the Pats, and they've won 4 of their last 5. You know, I get why Arizona is favored here, I guess. At home, Christmas Day, you expect a big effort and a bounce back after losing to the Lions. I get it. But I don't know if they can overcome this Hopkins injury and a few other injuries that they have. You know, it's a bit scary if you're backing the Colts here, but I'll be backing them. Couple things that I guess, you know, obviously Christmas in Arizona isn't great with the weather. But, you know, the main question here, guys, it's not too complicated. Can the Cardinals stop Jonathan Taylor? Nope, they can't. But can they limit him from a huge game, 100 yards plus, right? That's the question of this game. Reynolds last week, a 4th-string running back for the Lions, put up 112 yards on them, okay? You know, I can't lie. I didn't know this guy. I didn't know much about this guy. I had to do some research on him. Taylor should be the MVP this season, right? 5.6 yards per carry, over 1,500 yards, and 17 touchdowns. Fun fact, Colts 8-0 when Taylor rushes for 100 plus. I told you last week, if Taylor has a big game, Colts win the game, and that's exactly what he did, especially with that long run at the end. Now, Cardinals are ranked 26 versus the run, yards per attempt, allowing 112 yards per carry. So they're not great against the run. So, you know, Taylor, if he does have that 100-plus game, I do think they win because of that and get a nice road win. Wentz, he doesn't need to be huge. He needs to be a game manager. He needs to throw the ball when he can. And, you know, Goff was able to throw last week on Arizona, so I do think they could struggle there as well. Let's see a little bit about the Colts defense too, right? Continues to improve. They're looking good, guys. They're getting better at the right time. They're first in takeaways at 31 in the NFL. That's huge. They have 1 takeaway in every game this year, guys, and 2 in 11 games. That is huge, and that's why this defense is good. That will be important here, especially without Hopkins, their big star. The play here, and it's going to make my client card as well, it's going to be the Colts. I think it's a good spot for them. 2 teams going in the opposite directions right now. And I'm just going to go with the hotter team, the team that's playing better with the MVP in this NFL season. I'll be looking at the Colts here. No comment on the total. Ravens at Bengals. Bengals -3, total 45. Huge divisional game here. Huge divisional game. Battle for first. Will Lamar play is the question. I don't think so. You never know, though. Look out for that. It's just the defense, right? The defense is the main issue for Baltimore. It continues to get hit with injuries and some COVID issues as well this week. Bengals have been one of the luckier teams. They're doing well against COVID and not too many big injuries. We were on them last week as an underdog outright and a plus 3. I do think they get the win here at home. We bet against this Ravens 3 weeks in a row, and they lost 3 weeks in a row. So I think I do see this team well. I can pick spots with Baltimore, and I do think this is a bad spot for them just due to all the injuries. They have 15 active defensive players, guys. 15 active defensive players. And obviously, there's some huge names that are going to be missing the game. The secondary is depleted. Going on the road after Christmas, banged up, and not knowing who's playing D, and if your quarterback will be playing, I got to go with Burrows here. And Joe Burrow showed his poise and maturity last week on the road to get a big win. It's not easy to play in Denver. So let's see if he can get another big win. This will be the Bengals' probably biggest win in years, guys. This will move them into the first place in this division. Okay? The Bengals also beat up the Ravens already this year. A more healthy team too. A more healthy Ravens team. 41-7 on the road. I expect the Bengals to get the job done here versus a banged up and who's playing quarterback Ravens team. Game is Sunday. Watch out for COVID updates, Lamar updates. I've seen some 2.5s out there. I do like that better. Ravens have been covering games. You've seen Green Bay. They almost beat Green Bay last week. So be careful there with that 3. I have it on a money line parlay. I think that's a good option as well. If it gets a 2.5, I love that a lot better. Total, no comment. I lean the over. Monday Nighter, guys. Monday Nighter. And there's a lot of things going on in this. I just read just before putting this video together. Dolphins versus Saints, -3, total 38.5. Dolphins are putting it together late here, guys. Winners of 6 in a row. Over teams they should beat. Maybe minus the Ravens. So, it's still impressive, though. But let's not get too excited. Their defense is playing great now, and this is what I expected. This is why they're on that winning streak, because their defense is playing great, and I expected their defense to be really good this season. Getting Tua back was a big deal as well. I don't think they lost a game with him back, to be honest. He's playing great right now. He's doing what he needs to do, and their defense is really stepping up. Talk about defense, though. The Saints, guys. This Saints team is playing some good defense as well. Shutout of the Bucs and Brady last week. No one's seen that coming. And 9 points allowed versus the Jets. This defense is really stepping up, and they have to, right? On offense, they're depleted. Both teams have solid defense. The total tells you that. I don't have to go over any big stats here. Who's going to be able to break through the other's defense is the question here. Now, I just got some news that the Saints are throwing out a third-string quarterback. Okay, a rookie quarterback is going to be starting for them. I didn't do tape study on him yet. You're going to have to look into that a little more. Now, the line's going to move. I like the Dolphins +3 if you can get it, but it's probably going to move to, Saints -1, maybe pick on maybe even Dolphins -1. But if you're giving me this good Dolphins team, especially on defense, against a rookie quarterback, give me the Dolphins. Anything over -1 Dolphins, I don't like it. But, I'll take Dolphins on the road to make it 7 in a row. And just mainly because of the Saints quarterback. Like, what is he going to have? Are they going to be able to put more than 10 points up on the board? I don't think so. So I like the Dolphins here. I actually lean the under. If you can get 38.5 still. Might not be out there, but I lean the under. I don't love betting anything under 40. But sometimes you do. And I think this would be a good spot with 2 good defenses and a rookie quarterback. Outright market. Here it is, guys. Segment everyone can't wait for. 11-3 on the year. Plus money underdogs. Winner last week with the Bengals. A couple options this week, guys. Now, I would say Dolphins, but I think it's going to move. So I can't give you guys the Dolphins. If it does move to the Saints being favored, it's going to be a Dolphins play. But let's not give you the Dolphins. I like another game here, and it's going to be the Bills revenge angle. Yes, the Buffalo Bills revenge angle is going to be my play. And it's mainly, obviously, they lost them once already this year in a tough game. In a game where Bills could have won, but their red zone efficiency was terrible. Let's look at the Bills on the road to get that tie for first. I don't know if they'll go top of the Pats. That's a lot of math. I don't have that done right now. But it's going to be at least a tie in the AFC division. Harris still banged up, could be an issue. I think Harris may be banged up. I don't know if he's playing or not. That is a big issue. But we can get the Bills plus 120, plus 115, shop around. But I think that's a good bet here. And the teaser, we're going to go to the Bills plus 8.5. I think it's going to be a 3-point game either way. 3-point game, 4-point game. So getting Bills plus 8.5, that's great. And Colts plus 7.5. So Bills plus 8.5, Colts plus 7.5. That will do it, guys. That will do it for this week's video. Have a happy holiday. Merry Christmas. Hope you're spending time with friends or family. I know I will. I'll be away for about 5 days. However, I still will be betting on NFL and NBA for my clients. Check out wait for my video next week, guys. NFL Week 17 and also year in review. Like I always say, guys, bet smart and know your limits.